Good morning everyone, and it is a good morning. It's only around 5:30 a.m. right now. You can see behind me the LTO office. I'm here today to make a video about the fuel cards that they're giving away to public utility jeepney drivers. For 2018 it will be 5,000 pesos. Next year it will be around 20,000 pesos. Now there is going to be a media or a press briefing type thing later around 8 a.m. but it's going to be very noisy. There's going to be so many cameras, it'll be very difficult to make a video. So I decided to go here early. So let's go inside and see what this is all about. Now let me start by saying this video is not about the pros and cons of train law. It's not about the pros and cons of this specific program. It's really just, I'm a public utility jeepney driver and I want to get my fuel card. What's the process? If you want to discuss the pros and cons, you can do that in the comment section, but that's not what this video is about. So you can see there's already some drivers and franchise holders here going through the process. The first step is very easy. You just check the website, see if your name is on the list, because they are doing it in batches. If your name's on the list, you go here and they'll give you this form. It's a deed of undertaking for eligible PUJ operators. It basically says that the card that you're given, the money on that card, is only to be used for fuel, only for your franchise vehicle and everything like that. So if you get caught using it for something else, you're going to be in trouble. You might even be made ineligible for future fuel subsidies or cards. For instance, this year it's 5,000, next year it's 20,000. So once you've filled out this form, you're going to take it over here with your valid ID and your 1x1 photo. You can see a copy of the valid IDs up here. They'll then process this and they'll send you to this room over here. So when you come into this room, you're going to come here with your deed and your ID. You're going to give your name to the Landbank officials here. They're going to look through for the claim form, and then basically you just have to sign it, fill in a couple of details, and then they'll go through, find your card and issue it to you there on the spot. So they're already printed, they're already ready. Like I mentioned, they are doing this in batches, so 10,000 at a time. There's also those outside of NCR, so those provincial LTFRB offices will also be doing this. It's not just here in Metro Manila. And once you've got your card, you go here to Landbank. One of their officials will talk you through the steps to set up the card, because you do have to assign a PIN code to it. Once you've assigned that PIN code, that's it. You're ready to use it. You can go to Petron, you can go to Shell. There's a whole list of approved stations. And then you can refuel your jeepney, your franchised jeepney. So you can see there's already a number of franchise holders who are setting up their cards. Media are doing interviews with some of them. So far, everyone seems happy. It's a very simple process. The biggest complaint, or the only complaint I've heard, is from a few people that went here and their name isn't on the list. If your name isn't on the list, you have to wait because there's nothing ready for you. They don't have your card ready, they don't have your claim form ready, they can't process you. So that's why it's very important to check the list first. So actually you can get in and out of here within 15 minutes. It's a very simple process. The difficult thing is reaching people, reaching those jeepney drivers, reaching the franchise holders. I think they launched this a month or two ago, and so far only 1,000 people here in NCR, roughly 1,000, have claimed their cards. So that's why they invited the media. They invited the TV, the radio, the newspapers. You can't guarantee they're going to publish anything, but you hope they will. That's also why in my video I'm asking you, if you're watching this, consider sharing it. If you have a friend who's a jeepney driver or holds a franchise, tell them about this program. And I believe they've also got plans next month to reach out to jeepney groups, to go there like, hey, your name's on the list, but you didn't go here. Basically try and find any avenue to reach these drivers, to reach the franchise holders, so that everyone can avail of this while it's available.